I grew up on Spyro the Dragon. Yes, even Enter the Dragonfly. I know it's buggy as hell, and yes, I still want it remastered. Toys for Bob, where you at? Fast forward to today. I've got 107 hours logged into Spyro Reignited on Steam. I think it's safe to say I'm a certified Collectathon fan. That's why Pru the Pigeon caught my eye. At the time of this review, I've played 101 minutes, and I'm basing everything here on those first impressions. It's a 2.5D platformer made in Godot, and for what it is, it plays well. Like, really well. So, what can you expect as a first-time player? Surprisingly, Pru plays a lot like Spyro. You control Pru the Pigeon in an overworld hub, a small town, where portals randomly appear in buildings, leading to different levels. There's no real story yet, and honestly, that's fine. As for collectibles, the game keeps things pretty straightforward but effective. Feathers act as your primary currency, and you'll find them scattered across each level. Then there are hot dogs. Each level has 4 of them tucked away in different areas, often requiring some clever platforming or exploration to find. Finally, there's the golden feather, which serves as the level's ultimate collectible. Be careful though, once you grab it, the level ends automatically, so make sure you've done everything you want to before picking it up. Golden feathers are actually how you progress in the game. They unlock new buildings in the overworld, acting kind of like a progression gate. If you're familiar with Spyro, this will sound familiar. Think of orbs from Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, eggs in Spyro 3, Year of the Dragon, or the frozen dragons you rescue in Spyro 1. It's the same general concept, a collectible-based progression system that gives you a reason to go after 100% in every level. Now, I'll be honest, I still don't know exactly what hot dogs do in the big picture. Maybe they unlock something later. Maybe they're just there as an extra challenge. I'm not far enough in to say. What I do know is that every level has one hot dog that's given to you by an NPC in exchange for feathers. The ones I've come across so far, to put simply, just ask for 50 feathers. The other 3 hot dogs are placed in various spots throughout the level, usually a bit trickier to reach. That's it for collectibles. Let's talk enemies for a second. So far, I've come across some mosquitoes, which are pretty basic and easy to deal with. But then, there are the chicken ghosts. Yes, ghost chickens. You can't fight them, you can't avoid them easily, and if they touch you, it's instant death. I've only seen them in one level so far, but they were definitely a surprise. Honestly, this game is really simple, but that's part of its charm. It does exactly what it sets out to do, and it nails the feel of a classic platformer. It's a genuine homage to the games a lot of us grew up with. Outside of Nintendo and the occasional Astrobot title on PlayStation, you don't see many 3D or 2.5D platformers getting made anymore. That's why it's refreshing to see something like this coming from the indie scene. And for just $3, you really do get a solid little platforming adventure with a good bit of personality. It's not trying to be a AAA release, it knows what it is, and it delivers on that. Pru the Pigeon actually came out in February of last year, a couple months before I started streaming and making videos. I kind of wish I found it sooner, but better late than never. If you're a fan of collectathons or you just miss that old-school platformer energy, it's absolutely worth checking out. I'll drop the link in the description if you're interested. And if you like short, to-the-point reviews like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out and lets me keep making more content just like this. And that is all for now. See you later.